supporters who are sitting there going, what am I going to get? You know, I've been here a couple of times over the past few years. Will I see the change? The Carlton-Richmond game was a belter on Thursday night. They trailed and then they found something. And again, the pattern was really noticeable, the way they played the game. So Michael Voss, and again, we reiterate, this is one game old, but the change is there to be seen. It is.
They're a little different because they moved away from using the corridor. You can see they're 53% down, whereas the other teams were using the corridor more. But Carlton's coming from a style that was poor defensively over the last number of years, so they've had to make those adjustments and they've found something else that's working. And once again, that was a great game to watch. They got on a roll at different stages. Richmond had control of the game a couple of times, and I think most people probably expected Richmond to get on top and then just get the job done, and Carlton probably to fold. Yeah, well, they didn't. It's a different mindset under Michael Voss.
Yeah, and their changes with the ball. But the biggest change I think everyone wanted to see that follows Carlton is the change defensively, and the mindset, that was there for us all to see as well. And personnel plays a big part in that as well, Gaz.
Yeah, I mean, so they spent big last year, didn't they? But they spent big on peripheral players. And when we say peripheral, we're talking about a half-back flanker who can be really important, and also someone who's a half-back flanker that they tried to turn into a midfielder, which became so apparent that that wasn't going to make the difference. So those two boys didn't have the big impact last year at all. Not in the manner that they would have hoped they did. They've added Shearer and Hewitt, and straight away they're centre square players and they're role players. And Hewitt took responsibility for Dustin when he went forward. Shearer, you know, us here over on the eastern seaboard here have the look at him firsthand that we don't get when he's over there, and just a class act. So all of a sudden I thought Sard just played defence first, and it worked. You know, look after your man, the other stuff will come, and Zach Williams I think, you know, a little bit the same. So all of a sudden those four players are going to have a big impact, but it's about identifying your need at the time.
I think there's a lot of upside with Zach Williams. I mean, they haven't got a return on the investment yet. He's cost a pretty penny. Hasn't found his best footy. They were going to reinvent him as a midfielder. It didn't work. Go back and play that great running half-back role. But as you say, defend first and add the other strings to your bow.
They look super strong inside, don't they? Inside the contest, that midfield, those clinches. What do you do with Sam Walsh? Does he go back in there, or does he become a bonus now
Whatever
on a wing?
he wants to do.
Do you play him on a wing?
No, I think he's got potential to go through. I mean, all the best sides in recent years.
You've got to have 5 or 6 of them to rotate
through there, and that'll be a nightmare matchup for anyone.